Hey folks, this is Decoherent, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. So, last time was pretty exciting. We found the Hope. We managed to use the skip drive to move just across the solar system. We barely even died. Everything was great. Phineas, unfortunately, was arrested / kidnapped, whatever, by the people from the board. They're goons. They're bad guys. We killed a bunch of them, but even so, we were too late. So, he left us a key to Tartarus, which sounds like, well, Confident. It's like their prison planet. And this nifty gun, too. Check out this gun. This gun is awesome. Fun times crit barrel. N-ray damage. And what's actually kind of funny is I have a big bonus to N-ray damage. If we take a look here at my character screen, over here in my skills, I've cranked science up so far that, like... Oh, wait, maybe this is just shock and plasma. Well, anyway, that's not the point. The point is, I need to pick up a perk here, and I was thinking of getting the one that gives me some more time dilation every time I kill. And I think this is a good idea, because I run around too much when I have things paused, and that makes it all go away. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do that. For the rest of my party here, the problem with the companion trees is they're super generic. They all have the same thing, so it's like, well, I don't know. I think I'm going to give them the plus armor rating. I think that's going to be a good one, because they get shot a lot because I'm not paying enough attention to them. So I'm just going to go ahead and give them the same thing. I think they should have unique perks and stuff, but they don't. So, there we are. So there's this thing. Yeah, so I may swap out the barrel, but at the moment, this is a pretty cool gun. Do I have anything I want back here? It's a good thing ammo doesn't weigh anything, by the way, because you may notice I have almost 5,000 rounds. So, a non-trivial amount, that's for sure. And energy cells, yep. That's your bed, huh? Your little cube where you've been for all these years. Alright, but we're going to come save you. After I check your bathroom. Okay, everything's fine in there. Ooh, what's this? Do not tap on glass, seals loose. Right. Okay. Oh, and then there's this guy. Do I want any of this stuff? Yeah, I don't really want the armor. Level 15 armor? Not really. I may redo a whole set of armor for myself, but my armor is actually pretty good. I have the nice looking clothes that I should be wearing because it's better armor, but I don't because my armor looks super badass. Oh, here. There's all these things. Another little note. Subject may be unstable. Yeah. Unstable. Yeah. Oh, and, so, because I only went through one side of the Hope, my suspicions were sort of clarified. So what happened to the Hope is the skip drive failed, and they end up stuck in real space for the rest of the trip, and they all starved to death. Now, I would say... Oh, hi. I didn't realize I'd killed you this far over here. That to some degree, you have one of the biggest meat lockers available to you, provided you lose your ethics and you are able to concoct just a fantastic story by the time you get to the end. However, eating only humans would leave you with some serious nutritional deficiencies. Alright.
Crew members Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen.
Let me see if there's some things that I want to swap out here. Let me take a look. Okay, I didn't really end up changing all that much. I left the same modifications in here. I just increased the level on this gun, so... I don't know, it seems pretty cool. It'll be fun. We'll find out. Alright, off to Tartarus.
Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet, I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans put it, air some concerns.
I'll bet. Okay. So...
Phineas, locked up in Tartarus? We cannot let this stand. That place terrifies even the most hardened criminal.
Mr. Phineas is just about the only person with power trying to do any kind of good in Halcyon. We gotta bust him out.
To extract the scientist, you will need to infiltrate the labyrinth. But that course of action is likely to be quite dangerous, Captain.
If not lethal. Okay. Why? What's so bad about the labyrinth?
The labyrinth is a massive maximum security prison on an uninhabitable planet. Being incarcerated there is seen as a fate worse than death.
Oh.
Still, we can't do nothing. It wouldn't be right.
I agree.
The armed surveillance protocols on a maximum security prison planet are highly sophisticated. As such, escapes are historically quite impossible and deadly.
Yeah.
I am programmed to warn you whenever you exhibit inclinations toward risky behavior.
Yeah.
Breaking into Tartarus will not be easy.
Huh.
Getting in is the simple part. It's getting out again that's the trouble. Trust me, I know.
Let's just do it. Kick down some doors, grab Doc Wells, and cut a path out. We don't need a plan. We got guns.
Hey, yeah.
If you really mean to do this, you should see to your final affairs and close out any unfinished business. Once you sneak into Tartarus, you may be there a while. Or permanently.
All right, so what do you guys think about this?
It's the craziest plan I've ever heard.
I love it.
And I mean that as a compliment.
Why, thank you.
You didn't hire me to think. And I ain't about to start now. You're my boss. And I'll walk into fire with you.
Thanks, man.
I think it's insane. But maybe the colony needs a healthy dose of insanity right about now.
I know it's dangerous. And I won't lie and say I'm not scared out of my wits. But I couldn't live with myself if we didn't do something.
Well, no one will live
You're
for long.
asking for more than bravery from us, Captain. But there are worse ways to go than dying for a good cause. I'm in.
Thank you, man.
Let Sam get the grime out. It's what our units do best.
The entire plan is a terrible idea.
Thank
But
you.
I admire your bravado, Captain, which leads me to illogically believe, against the odds, that you will be successful.
All right. All right. Yeah, let's do it right now. Everyone, strap in.
If we don't make it, at least it'll be a great story.
Right?
Got my trusty tossball stick. Got my ass-kicking boots. I'm ready, boss.
Ooh, I forgot to give you guys better weapons.
Outstanding.
You can count on us, Captain. We're crew. For real crew. That means we got each other's backs. Right?
Damn straight.
Never thought I'd volunteer to break into a prison. Seems like your tendency towards risky behavior is rubbing off on me, Captain.
Yeah, but they'll never see us coming.
Command not recognized.
Waiting on your command, Captain.
Let's go. All right. Let me make sure I've got all your guys' stuff upgraded. I don't know, like, if all of you come with me. Or if, you know, it's just the same thing where I kind of pick some people to go with. Oh, you only have one available to you. Still, I like this one quite a bit. I think the armor rating is going to be a good one. Yeah, it's kind of generic, but I think it's a good one. So you've got two available, so let's get that one. And then base health. I wish you had more that just like flat out added damage. Let's go with minus effect duration for no particular reason. And then there's Sam. Good old Sam. It's like even Sam has the same things more or less. To max, yeah, damage to intimidate, base health. Yeah, I don't even know what your companion ability is because I've only used that once and accidentally at that. Extra damage to max. Sure. Okay, let me take a look at their weapons here and see if there's anything I need to upgrade. Alright, so I don't have fantastic gear for them, but I've got everyone kind of geared up and I level their weapons and stuff up, so I think we're gonna be about as ready as we're gonna get. Let's do this. Yep, this is it. Would I like to save? Yes, I would. Thank you.
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth.
Thank you.
Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution.
That's alright.
Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time.
Oh. Okay. Do you have any useful information for me before we head down?
Resident count is as follows: 3,071. Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,684.
Well, that's not too bad.
Resident escapes are as follows: 0.
Oh, okay,
The
that kind of
interior
sucks.
can be chilly. Take a scarf with you, Captain.
Thank you.
I would also ask that you leave your captain's ID with me, in the event that you do not return.
Ah. I see what you're saying. Alright, promise not to leave without me?
I can make the assurance that I will not leave with another captain unless you do not return within 876,541,652 hours.
Okay.
Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy.
True.
You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed.
False. Uh-huh. What the hell's with you people and your landing violations?
I'm sorry, you people? Did you just cast a generalization on upstanding UDL employees?
Yep.
That's a fine of 200 bits. You're up to 5,708, not including the cost of your execution and the disposal of your remains, which will be assessed posthumously.
Right. Oh no! Oh, if I'd only put a whole bunch of skills in here. Oh well. They're just gonna kill me, huh? No arrest, nothing?
We're on lockdown. We have standing orders to shoot intruders on sight.
Uh-huh.
Tartarus docking authority signing up. Hang on. Looks like you're gonna have company at the execution.
Oh yeah?
Another ship just pulled into your dock. Wait, is that from the groundbreaker?
Uh-oh.
What the? Pay no mind to that. Just have a pleasant day.
Transmission terminated.
Oh, this is nice.
How can I be of assistance?
Well, Ada, it's been fun. I hope to see you again soon.
I'll be here.
That's really reassuring, quite frankly. All right. So the question is, who am I going to take? And I think that I'm going to go with the pair that I've been running the last couple. I think that I'm going to go with these two. I think that I'm going to go with Parvati and Nyoka. Well, it's definitely going to be Parvati. Max, I've kind of come to terms with him. I don't dislike him anymore. Sam, fun. Very fun. Ellie is cool, but I don't know her well enough. The same kind of with Felix. I've spent more time with Nyoka, and I think that when it comes to practical applications of violence, that she's going to be the good choice. So these are the two I'm going to take with me. And I hope that's not a stupid reason. So, another ship from the groundbreaker that just landed. This could be interesting. Friends? Perhaps? Restricted access.
The captain did right by us once. Now it's our turn.
It's Jeanne! Oh! Awesome! Hey, this gun doesn't hit nearly as hard as I'd hoped. Oh, and it does a lot of damage to me. Okay, new plan. I'm gonna use a different gun for right now. Apparently I'm using my shotgun, which is not what I would prefer. Because, yeah, that N-ray gun kind of got my ass handed to me. Did I bring a backup? An old one. Yeah, let's just rock that instead, before I get myself absolutely exterminated. Oh, this is so awesome that they came to help, but I wanted to loot. Well, I can't leave them, though. Yeah, N-ray is just, I don't know, it's too much of a double-edged sword. See it? I always know where there's bad guys because of her. Alright. So far so good. Let's check these corpses quick here to see if they have anything I want. Tactical shotgun 2, level 23. Oh, that's not bad. Elixir. Alright. I can't believe that people... Oh, 54. That is better than I think Parvati's. Well, actually it's not. It's about the same. But it's way better than yours. Alright. Let's get this place swept real quick here. Restricted area.
Good score, Cap!
Thanks. Whoa. Who is using N-rays? Is it these guys? Like, do they have, like, N-ray melee weapons or something? Because I sure don't have N-ray on any of my people. For this exact reason. Heavy ammo. I guess I'll grab the pistol. Whatever. I can always break this stuff down if it's junk. which it probably is. But it's always worth double checking. Vortex Mace Ultra. That's pretty neat, but we're not using anything like that at the moment. They've got shock batons because that's what I wanted. Because I think that that is a useful thing for them to have. Okay, is this helmet any good? 26, it's garbage. How do I get rid of you? Okay. I can't believe Jean-Léon's stuff showed up. This is amazing. Originally, I knew that you would come back to help us. Actually, I didn't, and I'm seriously touched. Hello? It's always best to never come in the direction they expect. Anybody left in here? Nope. Okay, we're good. All right, let's do this, guys. Everyone in.
Used as a prison have for bars when it's got a storm like that guarding the gates.
Is it? Oh.
I admit, I'm not too keen on walking into a prison. They lock me up, I'm liable to kill everyone trying to get back out.
That's why you're here. That's exactly what I'm hoping for. Yeesh. All right.
Whew. We have a lot of shooting to do, Captain.
I see that. All right. Well, please stay with me this time. Don't go running off, okay? Let me, like, get some rounds off. Get some headshots off.
Ain't happening.
Sure.
Maybe. Although, I don't know if I can kill corporate troopers with one shot.
Oh, here we go.
You guys all right?
Everyone quiet. Everything's cool still. Your captain's not so great sniping aside. It would just be nice to get some cleared. I wish I'd put a whole bunch of points or a whole bunch of money into this guy. Well, I still had the chance.
Get some!
Don't mess with us.
Nice.
Nice one.
Bring him down!
Who, me?
Okay.
Yeah, these guys must be using N-ray toys, which is really quite frustrating, I'm not gonna lie.
Damn it! Not you too! They'll never see
This is gonna be a long recording if I keep dying. I'm not gonna lie. I think this is my third or fourth time through.
Here they come!
No, Fritz! I'll take this one!
Maybe I can get a blind in on a couple of them. I wish that I had some anti-N-ray, I don't know, mods or something. I don't even know what that would be. But let's try not to piss the entire room off all at the same time for once. Let's just try to take them in small groups. Oh yeah. Alright. Let's skirt the outside of the room. Maybe we can even, like, stealth past some of this crap, because that would be nice. There are an awful lot of baddies around. I suppose it is a prison. I was really hoping for, like, a door or something.
What?
Opening fire!
Don't mess with us.
Stay. No, why would you go over there? Get up here. Stay together.
Here they go!
Don't spread out. When you spread out,
That's not possible.
Heading back.
that makes all kinds of problems, because you keep triggering other pods. We want to deal with them in small doses, okay? These guys are already enough of a pain in the ass. Like, we don't need to deal with them 50 at a time.
Nice hit! Here I go!
Oh, I didn't even notice that guy. Hi.
You okay, Captain?
I'm fine. Get away from me.
Making tracks.
Alright. So far this isn't quite as quiet as I would have preferred. But maybe. Hello. And what do we have up here? Exactly. More restricted access. Good, good. I'm looking for a giant button that says, like, purge all corporate troopers. Or, pink slip protocol would be great, too. Okay. And unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be a button for that. And that's too bad. Okay, so we've got restricted access. Yeah, that's not going to go well. Can we go around the outside? Ooh, do we have anything good to buy here? Alright, well, I've got a Fun Times barrel installed. I've got, I think, a gyro sight installed. So hopefully this helps keep me alive a little longer. Ready? Me neither. Into the pit. Ah, man, this would probably be a lot easier if I had an ID for this place. But I don't. So here we are. Ooh, hello. Note from your favorite warden, please do not leave perishables in here. We mark this as cold storage because we're starting to move pods in here. This is not an actual freezer. Storage manifest. Oh, dimethyl sulfoxide. That's kind of nice. Alright. Archaeological records. Let's see here. Structural changes needed to accommodate hibernation chambers. Beginning with the requirement that every chamber receive a constant supply of at minimum 34 kilowatts, and that the occupants of these chambers be injected with a steady supply of vital hibernation fluid, blah blah blah. In order to maintain structural integrity, we recommend the chambers are installed in a cylindrical fashion. Okay. Yeah, that's... I'm confident. Extremely exhaustive. Retro rockets. I don't know what that is. Okay, safety confinement. Okay, that doesn't help me necessarily. Dark matter bar. Steady hand. Anything good in here like an ID? Just out of curiosity? No. These guys never seem to be carrying IDs either. Oh, let's try to avoid too much trouble. We've actually got a lot of cover, except for the fact that they're all N-raying us. Which is very rude when it comes right down to it. Yoink. So far, so good. See, sneaking has its benefits.
Let's go, troops. Stellar base counting on us.
Uh-huh. Uh-oh. Oh. Wrong weapons. Hold on. Oh, thought that maybe there would be, something there I could make him regret. Alright, everyone. Go. You're friendly. Gotta get down, I gotta get down. Yeah, I see the corporate recruits, but I don't care about you. I'm much more concerned about my friends over there.
We did it!
Oh, wow. Good job, guys. Alright, there's more coming from over here. Let's go get them. How do I get over there? I'm actually having trouble finding the bad guys is the problem. Oh, we got iconoclasts, we got everything. Everybody showed up to help. Oh, this is fantastic. Good job, guys. Wow, you guys absolutely slaughtered these guys. 92 armor? I saw that. Hold on. Hold on. 92 armor. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Here, Parvati. Keep your head safe. We're doing good. Well, you know, ish. Such as it is. There's all these explosive barrels that might have helped. Ready? Okay, so far so good.
Can't get past them. Wow, great.
I don't know. Seemed to work fine. Oh, I got that mod that added, decreased spread. This is fun. Wish I'd, upgraded the shotgun a little, but I forgot. Okay, so far so good. Corporate sentinels. Note to self, do not get close to bad end of shotgun. All shotguns have a good side and a bad side. Anything good in here? No, this looks like this would have made a good back access though, if I'd felt like it. Okay.
What was that? Get past that armor!
Whoa, hey!
We're not getting. You're hurt.
Yeah, I am.
You're hurt.
Yeah, I am. Thank you. I'm working on it. I promise.
We're not getting home.
Again, N-rays are our problems. Let's get you blinded. Because that'll cause you some trouble. Careful, Nyoka. See, again, the joys of stuns. Uh-oh. So Nyoka's temporarily down. It's okay, though.
That's the last of them.
Sorry about that. Not very good at combat. You may know that by now. I'm very sorry. I promise you I am doing my best. You poor guys. Alright, what do we got? Anything good on here? Unseal door. Thank you. Uh-oh.
Well, look who it is.
Hello.
I'll be damned. I was prepping the studio for our announcement, and here you are as a bonus.
Here I am.
I had heard you'd taken a mechanic under your wing.
Uh-huh.
What's the matter, girl? Couldn't find actual employment?
Yeah.
The captain's treated me right. Better than any of you bored folk ever have. I'm exactly where I want to be.
Ah, I knew I smelled Monarch when you lot walked in.
Ma'am.
The stench of sulfur, depression, and desperate bravado is unmistakable.
We try. Oh, her.
Keep talking, and you'll be smelling iron. Ain't nobody so important I won't put a bullet in him.
When you go off and get yourself shot, try to avoid taking one to the face. I'll want it recognizable to show to my citizens.
This is some pretty brave talk here. Chairman Rockwell, I presume.
My word! You've correctly identified the most recognizable man in the colony.
I am pointing a gun at your face. Right now.
I wonder what Phineas saw in you. Then again, he's an insane person. Thankfully, he's our insane person now. A proper company man.
Yep. Uh-huh. Yep. You'd rather die than cooperate. Don't be ridiculous.
Yes, he is an extraordinarily obstinate fellow, isn't he? Fine, he isn't working for us per se. Semantics, he'll come around.
Yeah,
But that's between us. As far as my adoring citizens will know, we've turned a dangerous crackpot into a working-class man. It's a miracle.
Isn't it just? Isn't it just? Yes, you realize that he's saving the frozen colonists that you gave up on.
Oh yes, go on, wake them up, add more mouths to feed. That'll solve our starvation problems.
Well, you're not doing a lot.
Half-baked plans that simpleton in a lab coat has been leading you through. But it's done. It's over. Let me ask you something, Captain. Have you at any point thought about not fucking up our entire society?
We're
no.
helping, which is more than you can say.
I'm making actual progress towards stabilization and recovery. You're just getting in the way.
You know, I really wouldn't have had to if you'd been a little more cooperative about this and, you know, died, mostly.
Oh, right. This coming from the psychopathic outlaw. Yes, I'll try to be more open-minded about your path of wanton dissent.
Well, thank you.
We don't need your help.
I wasn't asking. Oh, hey, nice. I can actually use some of these. I've already rallied Byzantium against you. It's only a matter of time, man.
You have? Is that what you were doing at the ministry?
Uh-huh.
Look, I'm not an unreasonable man. If you manage to storm the castle, as it were, and make it out of here with Phineas alive, I can't exactly afford more havoc than you've already caused. Fine. If you survive, you'll need someone to sell the rest of the board on your plan.
Ooh. Yeah, damn right you will. Otherwise, I'm coming for you next. Bear that in mind. Jeez. Oh, I just want to kill him so much. I can't even explain. I'll take your cigarettes. Anything good on these notes? Confiscate badges done. Reaper badges pending. I would really like a badge. Can I make a badge? Message logs. Cameras. Security footage isn't enough. Okay. Think about bringing in a VIP for internment. Ooh. That sounds exciting. We must check on this list. It's our heads. Finding a green tarp for the green screen. Yeah, that's true. Absolutely. Anything good here? No. Well, I can grab these. I like his green screen. Alright. We'll go with your plan. Alright. And by your plan, I mean my plan. And by plan, I mean I have no idea whatsoever what I'm doing. Let's go get him. I like all the pods. So, am I still gonna have to slaughter my way past all these guards? Oh yeah, good deal.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help.
Ah, damn it.
So, get in there.
Come on. Stop shooting me. It's rude.
Fight!
Yep. They got in there and fought, didn't they? Oh, are you guys helping over there? Here, let me see if I can give you a hand.
Here we go. Nice hit.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. It was a hit. Stay out of the way. These corporate technicians are pretty serious. Like, making them cower is actually really quite nice. Well, you got the corrosion on yourself. That was your fault. I didn't do that. There was someone over there somewhere. Where'd you go? Oh, I don't know. I guess let's not worry about it. Here. Nope, there's still definitely someone shooting. Oh, no. This guy. Okay. Okay. So far, I'm going to classify this as going well. Hello. Good to talk to you. I know. You guys have my back. I've noticed that. I'm glad I made some friends on the way in.
We're really doing this, huh?
You betcha.
Take a breath now, folks. Once we're up there, I suspect we ain't gonna have time to stop shooting.
Great.
Captain, you have an uncanny talent for complicating my life.
Thank you. These people, they love me.
The balance of power. You've upset the natural order of things. You've introduced uncertainty, and there is nothing I despise more than uncertainty.
Well, it's over. Stand down.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
Of course you can't.
I'm aware of your diplomatic talents, Captain. You have a gift for manipulation. But I warn you, I'm no easy mark.
I don't know what's up with that weird chair he's got.
For all your talents, you are the enemy of Halcyon, and therefore you are my enemy.
Alright. Well, here for Phineas. Let him go.
You make a nuanced and compelling argument. Here's my rebuttal. No.
I like you.
Dr. Wells is being held in my custody. His cooperation will prove invaluable, even if I have to beat it out of him.
I like you a lot.
All that's left to do is put down this riot, arrest you, and then get on with the bloody business of saving this colony.
Yep, that sounds about right. Yeah, don't test me. It's bad for your health.
I'm aware of your propensity for violence. Halcyon is a bloodier place because of you. I take no pleasure in this, you know. I simply have no other option.
Actually, you do.
Leaving you alive is too great a risk. Goodbye, Captain.
Alright, well, I'm here to rescue Phineas, and I'm gonna go through you if I have to.
I had a feeling you'd say that. This prison is equipped with an automechanical warden. I've had it programmed to eliminate you on sight and rinse your remains down a drain.
And yet, I'm not worried.
And don't worry. I will inform Dr. Wells that you died heroically, or something.
Oh, I should have brought my own automechanical. That would have been cool. Alright, so thanks for the warning. Oh, that guy. Ram. It should be interesting. I don't really have you guys set up to deal with mechanicals. I kind of wish I'd brought Sam, actually, if I knew I was going to be fighting a giant mech. He would have been the way to go. But, well, guess the only way through is through the mech. That wasn't nearly as heroic as I'd hoped it would sound. And I should probably actually try using their buttons. C and V. We're going to give them a try. That's what's going to happen. Oh, hello. Oh. Oh, cool.
Here goes nothing.
Nice. Do you have any, like, soft spots at all? I don't think so. Oh, you got all these drones that are, like, repairing you. Or something. I don't know what they're doing. I really wish they weren't doing it, though. Alright. Let's try this again. Using big buttons.
Process.
I see it now.
Nice. That knockdown is amazing. Nayuka, go big. Alright, quick, Wilt's down. Ah, crap. Back up. Yeah, I see all the combat drones. And I see what looks like... Oops, goddamn. I see what looks like a weak spot. Let's try it. Uh-oh. Where'd it go? Get it. Reload faster. Yeah. That wasn't so bad. Hibernation chamber key. The experimental hibernation chamber, you say? See, that was easy. What were we even worried about? I only died once. No problem whatsoever. Ah, I like that taking down the first taking down Ram actually took down all the drones too. That's very thoughtful. Alright. I don't know if we're gonna have more mechs or if we're gonna have more people. I guess we'll find out, won't we? Someone else has been having some fun here, it looks like. Oh my. Hello. And suddenly it's become very pretty. Only the best accommodation for Phineas. I'm sorry, you were about to say something heroic? Was that it? Yeah, that's what I thought. Thank you. I will take your master key. Confront Sophia. Yep, managed. Hey there, Phineas. Button. Sealed. Yeah. There we go.
You don't know how glad I am to see you.
I can guess.
You did the right thing. Akande was a monster. Her death was much deserved, and long overdue. And you lunatic, you broke into the board's own fortress just to rescue one doddering old man. You are absolutely out of your mind, and I can't begin to thank you enough.
Well, are you kidding, man? Yeah, are you kidding, man? Like, seriously, you unfroze me. I actually do explicitly owe you my life. So, you doing okay? What were they doing to you in that weird chamber anyway?
I'm all right, thanks to you. Akande wanted my cooperation. I'm quite sure she would have beaten it out of me
Probably.
if you hadn't arrived. You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish.
All right.
You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
Okay, I don't like the sound of that.
Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals.
Whoops.
Nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
So we've got to make do on our own. Seems to me that'll make us stronger in the end anyhow.
You're quite right. We've got no choice but to make do on our own.
You mean we're all alone out here? Really alone?
I'm afraid so, Miss Holcomb. Halcyon is the only home we have left. Returning to Earth is no longer an option. We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own.
What happened in Seoul, exactly? That's...
Yes, certainly.
That's...
I'll help however I can.
Very concerning. What exactly do you think happened?
I don't know what happened, but something must have gone horribly wrong.
Right.
I don't know why Earth's gone silent. I don't even know if Earth exists anymore. We have no connection back to Earth, and return is likely impossible. We're completely alone out here.
Yeah. So, you mentioned a frigate disappearing. That's kind of odd.
You might have heard of the Earth Directorate's frigate. Half the colony's entire military was on that ship. They were returning to Earth when they vanished without a trace.
Crap.
That was 2 years ago. We haven't heard a word from them since. Whatever happened to Earth likely happened to them.
How do you know about all this?
I heard it from Akande herself. She tried to pressure me into joining her side, you see. Tried to make me realize that all hope is lost, and that we are alone.
Mm-hmm.
She was half right. We are alone, and we're going to have to fend for ourselves, because there's no telling what's happened to Earth.
Okay. Yeah, no new messages, huh?
Yes, Akande mentioned as much. Earth hasn't sent us a single message in 3 years. No one knows why. Akande had kept the truth to herself, perhaps with good reason. Can you imagine what would have happened if word got out? We'd have utter pandemonium.
Yeah. I'd have kept my mouth shut too, to be honest. Yeah, so about those other colonists.
I wasn't trying to hide the truth from you.
I know.
But after all you've done, I owe you an explanation. Yes, I experimented on the Hope's colonists. Each of my experiments ended in catastrophic failure. Each of my subjects died in agony.
Yeah.
You are my first and only success. I didn't tell you about the others because I didn't want to burden you. My failures are my own to bear, not yours.
Honestly, there weren't any other options. I can't think of any. I mean, it's not like you can spin up simulations or animal models for this. There is nothing else to do, and I can tell from his notes he did his best.
Thank you. Perhaps in time I'll learn to forgive myself. My apologies. I need to get a hold of myself. We've far more pressing issues to worry about right now.
You're right, actually.
If you have any more questions, ask me. I'll answer as best I can.
So, the situation is bad.
Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds. And then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you. What do you say, old friend? Will you help us?
Me? Me? I don't want to be in charge running here. I'll help you revive the colonists, man. I'm just kind of a nobody. You got me, man. I'll help you out.
When I revived you, I thought you were going to help me save this colony. I was wrong. I had our roles reversed, you see. You're the one who's going to save us all. I'm just the one who set you on your path. You're the best thing to ever happen to Halcyon. If you want to take it upon yourself to lead this colony, you have my support.
I really kind of
We're
don't.
not a colony any longer, are we? Our last connection to Earth has been severed, and so we have been set free. Our future is uncertain, and no one knows what tomorrow holds. Exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, actually. We may be all that's left.
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars.
Good.
The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse.
Yeah, sorry about that.
With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Between MSI's worker-centric policies and the iconoclast's manpower, Sanjar and Zora were able to rally many of the Terra 2 townships to their cause. MSI's workforce swelled, and the iconoclasts enjoyed a significant surge in their ranks. The board was too distracted by infighting and internal politics to stop MSI from becoming a powerful corporation and a refuge for townships that might have fallen through the cracks.
I think that sounds good.
Consumed by paranoia, Lilia Hagen took Sublight Salvage in a controversial direction, openly accusing board officials of an extraterrestrial conspiracy.
Yeah.
One day, an accident at the Groundbreaker's docking bay silenced her forever.
That's too bad.
Time would tell if her replacement could keep the Sublight family together. Adelaide McDevitt replaced Reed Thompson as the leader of Edgewater.
Yeah?
She and her followers transformed Edgewater in their image. Anyone loyal to Reed was pressured into leaving town.
Yeah.
And those who stayed behind adapted to her way of life. Adelaide transformed the old cannery into a new garden.
Good.
The nearby Edgewater Cemetery provided a convenient source of fertilizer. Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence.
Nice.
The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising.
Nice.
The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed. Your influence shifted Ellie's perspective.
Hey.
She finally admitted, albeit grudgingly, that she just might need other people. Sometimes. With a steady income from the life insurance payouts, she was finally able to afford a ship of her own.
Oh, awesome.
She hired a small crew and flew supply missions to communities on the fringe. Some of them were even legal.
You dog.
Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets.
No.
There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands.
That's right.
As much as he enjoyed his adventures aboard the Unreliable, the vicar, known as Max, eventually decided that it was time to move on, to live out the life he had sought so long to create. He knew there were many in the colony who carried burdens much worse than the ones he had struggled with, and he devoted himself to easing their suffering wherever he could.
Good for
you.
you.
He only ever took up arms again to defend the defenseless. Unshackled from a lifetime of striving and fighting the universe and himself, Vicar Maximilian de Soto was finally at peace.
Good for you, man.
Once the matter with the Hope colonists was resolved, Junlei bashfully asked Parvati if she'd like to join her permanently on the Groundbreaker.
Awesome.
And Parvati enthusiastically, if somewhat awkwardly, agreed. The stories of her adventures spread across the colony, and Parvati soon found herself the center of attention. Having served as the engineer of a renowned spacecraft, tramp freighters and wildcat miners sought her out by name. And in no time, she was a fixture in the Groundbreaker's mechanical ecosystem. She and Junlei were never far apart. Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, a mercenary outfit of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts.
Nice.
Anyone in need of a guide or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories could find her camping on the trail or clearing an infestation.
Good for you.
The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony.
Right?
This led to a boost in SAM unit sales.
Fantastic.
Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon?
Damn straight.
Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it.
I didn't see that.
Chairman Rockwell served as the public face for the changes in Halcyon to come. Whenever you needed strings pulled or a voice to sell a policy change, Rockwell was only too happy to oblige.
Damn straight.
As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He eventually came to terms with his own past and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years to serving the colony.
Hey, you did the best you could.
In the end, Dr. Wells was able to save every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope.
Nice.
Over the next decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived. Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation.
Hot damn.
Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure and character of the colony. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived.
Good.
Today, Halcyon has stabilized. The people of the colony work hard to adapt to their new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon, but for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? Long after Wells passed away, you carried on his work with more energy, determination, and brilliance than he could ever muster.
I doubt that.
The years that followed were hard, but Halcyon survived by the efforts of the Hope's most promising colonists, the greatest of which was you. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain.
Hey, that's me.
Will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
wow, I love those summaries at the end where they go through and, finally, give you closure to all the people that you met, all the things that they did. And honestly, I'm really happy with how everything turned out for everyone that I worked with. I mean, the same unit sales alone must have been at least 25 to 30%. That's phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. I'm glad to see that the one corporation that I really did help, MSI, I really thought that they were, like I said, worker-focused policies. Yes, they're a corporation, but it didn't seem as inhuman. So I'm really glad that, they were able to provide a positive force. I'm, thrilled to death about Parvati and Junlei, obviously. I'm really happy that Nyoka was able to get back, and kind of reform the group that, the family almost that she'd had, and continue on with what she did best, which was shooting things until they fell over, and then maybe shooting them a little more, just for the heck of it. Again, we didn't spend a lot of time with Felix. It is good that he was able to see past the revolution that he'd hoped for. Everyone, expects parades and banners and stuff like that, but that's really not how the world changes. It's bit by bit, and I'm glad that he was able to find a spot in that. The same with the Vicar. Max and I never really, I don't think, got along, but I'm glad that, he was able to kind of find himself, and I think that the surest sign of his redemption is that he's put effort now into helping, other people, and so that's pretty cool. So that's my big wishy-washy kind of end to all this, that I'm really glad with how all this turned out. This game was incredibly fun, and I mean, it's amazing. When's the last time you had a game where you actually knew and cared about the companions? Like if Max and to some degree Felix aside, these people had interesting stories, interesting personalities. Just depending on who you were out rocking around with changed everything about the way you approached problems, the way you approached other people, the solutions you found. That was just masterful. I admit, I'm really curious about Earth. I really wish I knew what would happen. The fact that the entire planet's gone dark and a military ship that jumped there vanished, that's not good. So clearly something, not just civilization ending, but I don't even know what. But we're it, and we can do it. I honestly can't think of an RPG I've had more fun with in years. This was phenomenal. I have no complaints whatsoever. The writing was really good for what could have been a really cheesy game. I still can't believe that everything was done with voice work. That just changed the entire feel of the game. It's just, I don't know, it was immersive. It gave me the options to actually do the things I want. It's not just option A, be, the goody two-shoes. Option B, kill everybody. There was actually nuance, so I could actually play through it. So, yeah. Well, now we've come to the end here. I hope that you've enjoyed this trip, and I hope that you've had as much fun as I've had. I mean, I think that this is probably the best game I played in the last year or so this was really great. And with that, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.